Hi everybody, it's Tasso. Today we're going to tackle a rather big topic and clean up with a misconception. I'm not sure it's still like this, but back in the days when I used to go on job interviews and when HR asked you the typical question about your weaknesses, the number one reply that people gave was, I'm a perfectionist. And the reason why they did that was because they said, how can I possibly tell HR my weaknesses? They're going to use it against me. They're not going to hire me. And so they chose to say something that also has a positive spin. You know, I'm a perfectionist. I do quality work. This can also mean I'm doing good work. They're used to wear perfectionism as a badge. But there's nothing further from the truth. Perfectionism is a source of big problems in people's lives, and it's a major reason why people don't get ahead, something that holds them back. Here's what I mean by that. Have you ever struggled to meet a deadline? Sure, there is many competing projects and needs prioritization, and there's so many distractions now in the world, but perfectionism, so basically you, is one of the big contributors. Are things piling up on your table and you don't get anything off the table to basically create a flow and not have anything stack up? Are people giving you feedback that you could be more collaborative or you could share more? Have you ever not spoken up in a meeting, thinking your idea might not be quite there yet, not sure if you should say it this time or this audience, just to find out that 10 minutes later, somebody raised their hand and says exactly the same thing and gets all the recognition and the applause? This list could go on and on and on. And if perfectionism is not an exclusive factor, it certainly is a big contributor. So you're sitting there on your desk, writing on your report, not quite there yet to share. Maybe to add another paragraph here, maybe to eliminate something here, maybe to polish a little bit here, wanting to get it right, the final version that you can share, get all the recognition, even promotion, save the company and the world. See, here's the big insight for you. If you think that you're going to get ahead on the corporate ladder by doing quality work, I'm sorry to say that you're wrong. What is important, at least in a big corporation, is the flow of information. We rarely do something on our own. We depend on other people. So what we do, and you have to get comfortable with this idea, all you do is you create snippets of information that ultimately help others to do their work. So everybody in the organization is actually doing the same thing. They're putting information together which help others do their thing. Information is like money, you see. Information is a currency. It loses its value when it's hoarded and when it's stored, but it exhibits its value and it maximizes its value when it flows and when it reaches the right people. So all you have to do in order to get ahead in your corporation is to understand how to share the right information with the right people at the right time. So this will help you succeed yourself, it will help you help others, and the only thing you have to do is confront your ego and your nagging thinking around, this is not enough, what are they going to think about me? So how are you going to do this? That's not as easy as it sounds, right, is it? Here's a thought for you, here's a metaphor, here's a thought that might be able to help you. Take Mother Nature. It takes Mother Nature 9 months to create a life, a new life. Okay? Now this little life can only do anything. It's useless in the womb of the mother. It can only do anything if it gets out and if it interacts with other people and it grows and builds its own character and uniqueness. And let's look about the timing when the baby comes out. Who would consider a baby ready? The baby is going to die if you leave it for a day outside. It's absolutely not ready. It's not even 80%. It's 20 or 10% ready. But still, Mother Nature puts it out there because it needs to grow through interacting with others, through getting the experience with the outer world. So look at this. So Mother Nature is doing this successfully maybe for a couple of billion years, and you're struggling to give yourself some permission to say, you know what, I'm going to use the same thing. I can share something, I can share an idea, I can share a report, I can share something, a thought that is not ready yet, and I can allow others to play a little bit around with this and make it better, just like with a human being. See, you are a creator. And your brain is an amazing instrument that nature gave us to create and brainstorm and come up with things. The brain is not there, is not made to remember things or to store things. I mean, look at this. You know the story. Anytime that the police is trying to find and get the right information out of witnesses, how they remember an accident, they don't manage. People don't remember well what happened. That's not what the brain is made for. The brain is made to create. So, however, this creation only has a chance to do what it's meant to do, to even change the world, when it gets out of your head, when it's shared with the world. Now, if you're still struggling and say, yeah, but I'm still not sure, it still puzzles me, it still bothers me that, what people will think about me, and also that it's not really quality work, I don't want to share something that is not there yet. I have two thoughts for you that hopefully might help you out with this. Number one, who are you to judge? You are the creator of the thing. You're biased. You can't possibly judge the idea. See, in entrepreneurship, this is what people call the minimum viable product. You need to get something out of there, a minimum viable product, something that is just about working, to allow for people to play with it, interact with it, and make it better. It's the same thing with your idea. Now, if you share it, of course, one of the fears you will have, because it's not the best quality that you think you can deliver, is what will other people say. But here's the thing. Who are they to judge? Who are they to judge? Are they the right experts? Maybe they're not the right audience. Maybe the idea or the thought of the report didn't come at the right time. See, it's not about what you think is right. It's not about what they think is right. There's no right or wrong. There just is. And even if it sounds a little bit esoterical, this is what it is. What we're meant to do is we're meant to create, to be prolific. And at some point of time, the right idea will hit the place and the earth at the right time to make a big difference, the difference that you're meant to make. So I hope with this, I could help you a little bit change your mindset about perfectionism and about delivering the quality work that you think is not quite there yet. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you liked it. If you did, please subscribe for more. Until next time, have a great and wonderful day.